Thank you, Joe. Extra government funding is being made available to strengthen and protect the cornerstone of New York State's economy.
Governor Andrew Cuomo announced $20.5 million in farmland protection to push efforts that will encourage agricultural growth. WENY's Asha McKenzie talked to local farmers on this recent initiative and joins us with details. Asha?
Renata and Ben, this extra aid will be available through New York State Environmental Protection Fund. Now, Governor Cuomo says this funding will give farmers the tools to grow and ensure stability so they won't have to sell their land to retail developers.
It's tough to make a living if you can't control your commodity prices. If you can't control them, you have to take whatever the market is, and the market for other things that you're buying keeps going up. It's a tough situation.
Asha family has been farming for generations. He says these days the cost of farming outweighs the profit. Over the years, in areas like Big Flats, quality agricultural land has turned into big retail developments. This protection plan is in place to keep farmland for agricultural use only.
For industry to come in and take prime land, and because it's down there next to the big highway. Well, there's also the best farmland in the world down there, and it would protect it.
It's been 5 years since this Farmland Protection Fund was available to farmers throughout the state. Now, farmers are hoping that this fund will help keep their farmland productive as well as keep them away from development. Now, I spoke with Chemung County Executive Tom Santulli, and he said farmland is a driving force in New York State, and it's important to keep it that way.
This extra money to preserve those lands and give some help to those people that are trying to maintain their farming industry, that's big for Chemung County, it's big for the Southern Tier, and it's big for the state of New York.
The state has streamlined the process to make it easier for farmers to apply, but is expected to be highly competitive to get a share of the funding. But farmers like Terwilliger say it's important to preserve our farmland and ensure the state's industry for future generations.
We're supportive of the effort, number one, that's number one. But other than that, it is to protect it from becoming something else.
According to the Department of Agriculture and Markets, the state contribution to this fund has increased by 75%. Also, land trusts and soil and water conservation districts are now included in this new plan. For more information on how to apply, go to WENY.com and click on this story. Asha McKenzie, WENY News.
Well, Elmira's Wisner Park has a new decorative sign to cap off a beautification project. City workers unveiled the sign, which sits atop that brick structure which covers up an electrical panel in the downtown park. City Councilman Brent Sturmer says buildings and ground workers made that sign by hand using recycled and leftover materials. The sign comes as Elmira celebrates its 150th anniversary, and Wisner Park prepares to open its Thursday farmers markets for the summer season.
The goal is for these little steps to be catalysts to something larger, and our parks are really, our city parks, especially our downtown parks, are really a gathering place for many events. Many people come in and they enjoy lunch here, so the goal is to really continue to make them an even better gathering place for the community and for the city of Elmira.
The new column and sign matches the city's historic popcorn truck building, which is a staple at Wisner Market.